Hey guys, how you going? This is Matthew and I'm here to talk to you about your ADF entitlements. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll be focusing on your housing entitlements and then I'll be moving on to DVA and some transitional type of stuff as well. Today I will be talking to you about HPAS, but just to let you know, I'm not an ADF representative, I'm not a DVA advocate, and everything I'm going to tell you is based on my interpretation of policy and my personal experience. Today the policy will be Pac-Man, Chapter 7, Part 3, and I'll leave a link at the end of this video for you to look through. Also, I just need you to watch the following disclaimer. This advice is general and does not take into account your objectives, financial situation or needs. You should consider whether the advice is suitable for you in your personal circumstances. Before you make any decision about whether this advice is good for you, please seek the advice from a financial planner or professional. So what is HPAS? HPAS is your Home Purchasing Assistance Scheme. It is $16,949 before tax that you can use towards the purchase of a home. To be eligible for this scheme, all you need is two things. One, you need to be a current full-time serving member, and two, you need to have not accessed this grant in the past. Now there are also a few requirements, the requirements being this needs to be within your new or current posting locality, and you're expected to be in that locality for 12 months. If you do get a short notice posting, that's absolutely fine. This gets waived. However, there needs to be expectations that you're going to be in that locality. There is an exception, and that is if you're a member with dependents unaccompanied, you can also access to where your dependents are, which is fantastic, but there still needs to be an expectation that your dependents are going to be in that locality for at least 12 months. Now, a few things to keep in mind about this grant is that it is $16,000 before tax. So I know for me personally, I ended up getting around $12,000, and it really depends on what your tax bracket is on how much money you'll actually get. Also, you don't get this money until after settlement, which means you cannot count it as part of your deposit. I know personally some friends who had the misconception that you could, and their home loan fell through because they didn't have access to the deposit they thought they had. And you really don't want to be in that position. Now, the other thing is, if you buy the property in your name, you get the whole benefit. In joint names, it's divided. So if both you and your partner, if your partner is not defence, your entitlement gets cut in half. If your partner is defence and they access their HPAS at the same time, you can get the full entitlement, but then you can't use it again. So what some people do is they buy the properties, if you can, in your own name, get the full entitlement, and then later on their partner accesses their entitlement on a different home in their name, which makes a lot of sense. Now, I'll just see if I've missed anything. All right. So other things to keep in mind is settlement. So after settlement, you've got 1 month to move into that property, or if you're doing a land and house package and you're building, you've got 1 year from when you sign the contract, or 1 month from when the house is complete. So you're going to want to make sure that builder is going to build that property within 12 months because you're required to move into it within 12 months. Now, if for any reason you're not able to, that the loan does not go ahead, you are required to actually pay back your HPAS. I'm not sure in what circumstances this actually happens, because I know for me, I didn't get the money until after settlement, but that's just one of the requirements in Pac-Man. I'm going to leave the link for Pac-Man at the end of this video, so you can have a look at yourself and see what the entitlements are. If you are coming up to a home purchase, speak to customer service, your clerks, your riders. They have a lot more information about this than I do. I'm just giving you some general information. And if any of you have any more questions or any more information, please leave a message at the end of this video as well. Lastly, I just want to say look after yourselves and look after your oppos. and I'll see you next time.